Hello, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Your person current energy is my God, it's the Four of Fire over here, which is the Four of Wands. So clearly, your person wants harmony, celebration. They want to reunite. They want Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. They want things to be in a better light between the two of you, which leads me to believe that you two are not currently speaking or the connection is at a standstill and communication could be better. The Queen of Cups and the Wall wanted to fall. Okay, can we clarify the Four of Fire? We have a Ten of Wands in reverse. So there's a big sense of renewal. The Ten of Wands can speak of ego death. They went through a dark night of the soul. They finally realized maybe the way they were behaving in the past were not allowing your relationship to be in a Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. I give, I receive, submitting, being dominant. It's a very, very transactional type of, and by transactional, I mean balanced type of relationship. That's what they want now. They want this equal give and take. They have maybe realized that they took more than they gave. They took more than they gave, and they want to change that. Here with the Ten of Wands, we have Ten of Wands and a 4 and a 6, 10, 10, Wheel of Fortune, wanting a new cycle. Maybe you have been seeing the number 10, 10 a lot. Guys, watch out the number you might have a lot of synchronicities around you at the time. One last card. It's funny, the Two of Pentacle, which was in the past events. I'm going to clarify this card right away. But there's definitely a sense of wanting to balance things out. Excuse me. It also leads me to believe that there is issue in terms of communication. We have a Five of Swords at the end of the deck. Your person is very defensive. They want to protect themselves, maybe because they know the way they have been acting towards you demands from them to be defensive, because you probably will not give them another chance as easily as they would want it, as they would want you to. So those were their this is their current energy. I'm just going to clarify with one card what is yours. What is my collective energy towards the person they're thinking about? The Eight of Pentacles. Okay, that's very interesting. At the time, I feel like you guys are focused on your pentacles. You're very diligent, very disciplined, putting effort toward your stability. You're actually not thinking as much about this person as as I would have believed. With the Hangman at the bottom of the deck, I feel like you had a change of perspective, and the change of perspective in this card, I feel like it's literally you decided not to focus so much on them, but to focus on you. We have the Magician below. You want to be in control again, in power. Magician is Virgo, Gemini energy, and here we have Pisces. You might have those in your chart. Take it as it resonates, obviously. In the past, we have Two of Pentacles. We do also have an Ace of Pentacles to clarify this. I feel like your person maybe, which is surprising because now you are focused on your pentacles, but maybe we have someone. I wouldn't necessarily say that they are materialistic. I do feel like they are, but I think that their stability, their wealth, what they can give in the 3D world, in the material world, is very important to them, and they might have felt as they weren't able to give it to you. We have a Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. That's interesting. That's also Libra energy. With this Eight of Pentacles, I feel like now maybe your person, maybe they have started a new job. Maybe there is some renewal in their sense of stability. Maybe they moved in a different place. I do feel like there might be distance between you. With this Knight of Swords, this is a card of being kind of tactless, very frank, very forthcoming. Maybe that's how they've been acting in the past. That's also Gemini energy. Maybe the way they were treating you was tactless. It was very kind of matter of fact, not necessarily giving you. We have the Star Aquarius energy, a lot of air in this. Maybe not the best communicator. The swords usually represent communication, but the Knight of Swords is very aggressive in his communication. And I think like in the past, in terms of communication, they were so focused in this Two of Pentacles, wanting to balance things out, feeling like things were not as they would want them to be in terms of Pentacles. It made their communication towards you very I wouldn't say childish, but not as mature as it could have been. Here we have a Six of Cups in the past events. I also feel like, in terms of home nostalgia, they might have um, something, I would say maybe a relationship, people, places, and things that to them represented some sort of comfort zone that they didn't want it to let go of. I do feel like it might be a karmic relationship, and the karmic relationship could be a third party, another lover, but it could also be belief systems, it could be family, it could be friends, it could be how society could see them or your relationship, and that was in their past events that had a big impact on how they acted towards you and how they acted towards this relationship. In your challenge, we have a Seven of Air. I just want to shuffle them a bit like that. Yeah. The King of Swords now, big Aquarius energy. Seven of Air is the Seven of Swords. So a lot of dishonesty, deception for Queen of Cups in reverse. This happens as your challenge. I feel like your person is trying to hide something from you. We have the Wheel of Fortune that I was mentioning earlier. They're trying to hide something from you. With the Queen of Cups being clarified in what they want to hide from you, it's literally their feelings. These, oh, sorry, confirmation. They want to hide their feelings. They want to hide their vulnerability towards you. They don't want to be the Queen of Cups. She's compassionate. She's caring. She's forthcoming. She's the mother figure. And that's what is inside of them, but that's not necessarily what they're ready. I wouldn't say able. They are able to have that towards you, but they're not ready to express it. Or it will be the challenge between your connection, or it already is the challenge in your connection for them to express that. You know, I didn't even clarify how you were in the past. Well, it clarified itself. Six of Swords. The Six of Swords, it's usually they start from one side of the river to go to the other side of the river. I don't know if you totally have done that, because in a way, otherwise you wouldn't be here. But there is a part of you, a part of your emotions that decided that this is it. I just have to let it go. I have to go to the other side of the road. Here it's the river, but I have to let it pass. I have to let go. I have to move on because I'm waiting for something that might never come. Okay, that was your past event. I'm gonna clarify the challenge. What else do we have as the challenge? What is the challenge of the person collective is thinking about? What is their challenge? Whoa, this one flew. The Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords, it's a lot of victimization, hopelessness, putting themselves in a victim mentality. And I feel, because this Ten of Swords clarify a Seven of Swords, which is deception. The deception is them kind of victimizing themselves when they're a Queen of Cups in reverse, not able to show love, not able to show compassion, not able to express it. They do feel like they are the victim. With the Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck, stagnation. One more card. In their challenge, I want to see what is their challenge. What is the challenge of the person collective is thinking about? This one, she fell, and we have a Four of Wands in reverse. Again, she fell. I'm not going to take it. The Magician. At the bottom of this deck, the first deck that I used to make the first row, it's the Battler in French. I'm going to show you. It's the Battler, and the Battler is the Magician in the Rider-Smith-Waite deck. To me, this card also represents them being very controlling. They like power. We have a power hungry control freak on our hands, and maybe someone that can be or just is very manipulative. The Seven of Pentacles that is at the bottom of the deck usually speak about being very persistent, persevering in an idea, a project, or maybe a relationship. For it to happen in the challenge, they're persevering in their victim mentality and just wanting to be in control and being deceptive. That is the challenge. It's not necessarily the outcome. In the outcome, we have the Three of Pentacles that I'm going to clarify, but I don't necessarily like what we have in the challenge for them. How is my collective? What is the challenge for my collective in this situation? Too many cards fell. Whoa. Chariot, Strength, and Four of Cups. Being stuck in stagnation, wanting to move forward strongly, you regain your strength. This situation helped you regaining your strength because you felt helpless and I wouldn't say weak, but yeah, it put you also through a dark night of the soul where you had to reassess your connection, your own self. We have the star. Aquarius energy again. Your challenge is the star. The star talks about being hopeful, lighthearted, joyful, excited, optimistic, and for it to happen in your challenge, it clearly means that you don't even believed. You don't even believe in them anymore. You don't believe that this connection, as strong as it still might be, you don't believe that it will end in something joyful. Your challenge is the star. That is a very complicated placement to have the star in as the challenge. Your challenge is hope. Okay, so as the outcome, we have a Three of Pentacles. Why is the Three of Pentacles the outcome for the person, collective, is currently thinking about? She fell out, so, oh, the Seven of Wands. I'm not pretty sure about this card. I don't like how she fell, but I'm gonna take it into consideration, guys. Don't be mad at me, but I'm gonna take it back in the deck. I usually feel it in my hands when the card that was supposed to fall just fall, and this one wasn't. There is a lot of six. Knight of Cups. Okay, there, as I was saying, there is a lot of six of Pentacles, six of Swords, and Six of Cups. 666, the lovers. It can also be 18, the moon. So there's a lot of feelings, but that are not expressed from both sides. I think at some point you did express feelings, but the response that you received made you take a step back, and since then you haven't been expressing very much. I don't know why I have Etta James. I want a Sunday kind of love, and a lot of, yeah, Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I think you guys are just fed up. I don't know, even my energy, the love is still there, but you're fed up with this whole thing. You don't really, it's very hard because if this person were to come today and be the perfect person and even put a knee on the ground and be like, I love you, I finally realized that, I'm sorry, take me back, you would be like, yeah, I get it, I love you too, but you did too much. With the Three of Pentacles, I don't know if I said it, but it talks about collaboration, teamwork, also communication. So the outcome is possible communication. With the Knight of Cups, I don't know why, I feel like a love letter, maybe a message. He's very romantic, kind of a poet, actually. That's why I feel like there might be either old school letter or a long message explaining finally what they weren't able to say before. I think it will be very easier for them, very much easier, sorry for my English, for them to put it in words. Ace of Cups, guys. Ace of Cups. There's a lot of love. There is a lot of love, but there is that sense of that love has matured in silence, which is weird. A lot of this love has matured in the silence of its inexpression, and because of that, it's a different type of love. It's a love of I always feel you in my energy. My heart is still attached to yours, but I am not, the burning passion that I once had is not necessarily there. The cup is still full of tender feelings. Um, yeah, we have the moon, the Knight of Wands. It did want it to come in reverse, and we have the Emperor at the end of the deck. A Knight of Wands is Sagittarius energy. The Knight of Wands can be very arrogant. Well, in reverse, it can be very arrogant. I actually want to put it upright. I believe that we have someone that is very, very attractive and knows it. And therefore, they might come in a, I wouldn't say arrogant, but confident way. What I'm noticing is that there is a lot of knights, but there isn't any king. We have a queen in reverse, an emperor at the bottom. Oof, Emperor and the Sun. An Emperor at the bottom of the deck, but we don't necessarily have a king. Well, at least they're not pages, they're knights. So I feel like there has been some sort of progress in their thought process, in the way they have been seeing this situation, the way they have been acting, even if they haven't acted towards you, but the way the actions they're starting to put in place are more the actions of a knight. So actually putting actions, even if you don't see it yet, probably in their lives, in their way of thinking, in their words, in their feelings, in their actions, they're starting to get there. The knight is the last step before becoming a king. So they're not totally ready yet. I'm not gonna lie. The emperor is there, but it's at the end of the deck. It's still their subconscious self. It's not their higher self or their material 3D self. How is the collective in this outcome? I'm just gonna ask how you are because Eight of Swords. At this point, I'm not necessarily worried about them. Well, the Page of Wands appeared here. I'm not necessarily worried about them. I think the Page of Wands might be you actually. And below the Page of Wands, we have a Ten of Cups. With this Eight of Swords collective, you're feeling this situation distressed you too much, in the sense as I was saying before, if this person were to come towards you, very romantic, very loving, saying all the right things, finally, you would still be in a way like, that's great, thank you. Honestly, I take what you're saying right now, but you're kind of coming too late. I have too much distrust. I feel this situation makes me feel uneasy. You make me feel uneasy. Like I'm trapped with a lot of swords around me. The swords might have been the swords that they put in your back. And at the bottom of the deck, I told you I saw the Page of Wands. I think you are the Page of Wands, and that is your person. You're working towards. You're moving on, kind of looking at the ground. He has a mug face, and this person is just looking at them like, "Why are you leaving?" The thing is, with the Ten of Cups below, remember, tarot is always the possibility of a choice, not the removal of one. I take that from Sassy Scorpion Tarot, very good reader. You can check her out. That being said, I feel like what you might be leaving behind is the Ten of Cups, because despite what this person has done, and I don't want to kind of put you, if I didn't believe that this person really had genuine love for you, I wouldn't say that, but there is a lot of ego in this connection. Sometimes most of the time it has been them. I'll give you that, but I feel like now you're the one who is in their ego. And beware of being too much in your ego, and that this character that you're leaving behind is actually the depiction of the Ten of Cups. Because the love between you, the connection is genuine. I do feel like it's outwardly, it's out of this world. You're the Queen of Wands. You feel very confident with your black cat, very much in power, very much in control. You might actually decided that you enjoy the single life, you enjoy your tranquility, your peace, now that this person has either been silent for so long or been inconsistent for so long. You were like, you know what, F it, I don't want you anymore. And when you made that realization, they made their own realization that they wanted you in their life, and you're like, I'm not that interested anymore. There was too much suffering. What would be the advice? One last card. What would be the advice for those two? Gonna pull from this deck and one other. What would be the advice? The Four of Swords. Recalibrating the mind, literally. Resting, taking time for yourself, taking time to assess the situation. Are you speaking from your ego? Are you speaking from your higher self? Are you speaking from a place of hurt? And I'm telling that to you, collective, because honestly, this person is going to come back. They're going to try. There is going to be communication. But now the cards will literally be in your hands. I have Beyonce Texas Hold'em, but well, I probably have heard this song so many times, but I have Texas Hold'em in mind. This ain't Hold'em, so put lay all you can. I'm not gonna sing, but yeah, put all of your cards on the ground. Lay on your cards on the table. Sorry, lay on all of your cards on the table with this person. If you have the possibility to have an open communication, at least try to do that. Try to have an open communication with them. Say what you have to say. Oh, I didn't saw. We have the lovers at the end, at the bottom of the deck, guys. I'm gonna stop it at there. Page of Pentacles can, which can also represent pregnancy. I don't know. It's your situation. It's your choice. But yeah, know that Two of Cups. Not that this person, this connection, is something that I understand that you fought for it, very much so. And I would say that the last fight would be to at least have closure. If you don't want to invest in it, and by that I mean put it to fruition, at least have closure and have a truthful conversation regarding what happened between the two of you. Just gonna confirm with this deck. Another advice. We have the Judgment. Guys, the Judgment is kind of the strength represents God and divine calling, divine union. We have a Two of Cups again. Okay. What is the advice that I can give to my collective regarding the situation? What advice can I give to my collective regarding this connection? Spirit, what advice do you want to give collective regarding this? I'm your humble servant. What advice do you want to give to collective regarding this situation? Three cards wanted to fall. Oh my God, Nine of Pentacles, the Word, and the High Priestess. I don't know if you. I see a lot of children, guys. Ain't gonna lie. The Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. It talks about home, nostalgia, beauty, romance. I also have a Six of Swords at the bottom of the deck, but your advice is the Six of Cups once again. To me, with the Four of Swords and the Six of Cups, take the time to recalibrate your mind, to regenerate, take time for yourself, and take time to decide with the Six of Cups that represent home, what you want your home to be, what you want your home to look like. If it might be what this person may offer you, I would advise you to take some time to reassess and analyze the situation once more.